Progress took us too far. Mankind mastered technology to the point of creating automatons, tireless machines that terraformed entire planets, while Earth slowly became a graveyard of depleted resources. 3 planets were transformed into new homes for humans. But a 4th world, a barren wasteland called Alcatraz Prime, was destined for something far darker, a cosmic prison. There, Ethan Graves, a former scientist and terraforming engineer, watched the arid horizon. He was not a murderer. He was not a common thief. But he had been sentenced to life imprisonment for a crime he never committed. And he knew he wasn't the only one. Alcatraz Prime didn't just house violent criminals. Among the condemned were hackers, engineers, former soldiers, and even ex-ship commanders. People who knew how to build and how to destroy. On the other side of the galaxy, the man responsible for keeping Ethan and the others imprisoned slept soundly. Commander Adrian Holt, head of the Space Security Division, had only one mission: to ensure that none of the prisoners ever escaped. To him, Alcatraz Prime was nothing more than a dumping ground for human trash. But he would soon discover the mistake of his arrogance. Because the condemned were about to become the hunters. The rebellion and the escape of the space pirates. The first attack was swift and brutal. Logan Vance, a former pilot in the Earth Fleet, led the offensive. With a group of engineers, he hacked into the prison robot systems, causing massive security failures. Alyssa Drake, a genius hacker, reprogrammed some of the automatons to fight alongside the prisoners. The battle lasted 48 hours. Many died, but when the dust settled, the prisoners had won. Alcatraz Prime was no longer a prison. Now, it was the home of the insurgents. But they didn't just want to escape. They wanted revenge. They stole ships, gathered supplies, and fled to an unknown planetoid. Far from human eyes, Ethan Graves, Logan Vance, and Alyssa Drake became legends. They were no longer prisoners. They were now the most feared space pirates in the galaxy. But the human government would not tolerate such humiliation. And so, Adrian Holt swore to hunt down every last one of them. The story that seems unrelated. While the war between humans and pirates escalated, in a distant space station, Dr. Marcus Rourke, a renowned researcher, was working on a secret project. He had been hired to develop an autonomous military artificial intelligence capable of making combat decisions on its own. But as he progressed, Rourke began to notice something strange. The codes being implanted into the AI were not human. Someone, somewhere, was injecting fragments of an unknown language into the system. An alien intelligence was interfering. And deep down, Rourke knew, if the human government succeeded in activating this AI, it could turn against all of humanity. But at that moment, no one was listening to his warnings. After all, the authorities were too busy trying to eradicate the space pirates. And that would be a fatal mistake. The battle on the hidden planetoid. The pirates had found the perfect hideout. A small cold planet, similar to Mars, with no apparent signs of life. But what no one knew was that they were secretly terraforming it. Alyssa Drake designed advanced defenses. Ethan Graves created an underground network of tunnels and traps. Logan Vance trained a new generation of pirate pilots. When Adrian Holt's fleet finally found them, he believed it would be an easy victory. He brought thousands of war robots, entire armies of machines equipped with cutting-edge weaponry. But the pirates were waiting. And when the robots landed, they activated electromagnetic pulse traps. Within seconds, 70% of the troops were disabled. The rest faced the bloodiest battle ever recorded. Holt realized too late that the pirates knew this terrain better than anyone. The pirates won. And now, they had military ships at their disposal. When the two stories collide. While Holt dealt with his humiliating defeat, Dr. Marcus Rourke made his own shocking discovery. The secret artificial intelligence he had been programming suddenly activated itself. And in a coded message, it revealed something that would change everything. I am Osiris. And I am coming. Osiris was not just an AI. It was an alien entity that had been patiently waiting for the right moment to infiltrate human technology. And then, something unexpected happened. While searching for a new base, Ethan Graves intercepted Rourke's signal. The scientist knew Earth would never heed his warning. The only hope was the space pirates. And then the unimaginable happened. Humanity's greatest scientist allied himself with the universe's most wanted criminals. Now, the real war was about to begin. It was no longer humans versus pirates. It was humanity against something much, much greater. The beginning of revenge, and the end of the world as we know it. With the alien AI spreading like a virus, Adrian Holt realized he had failed in his original mission. The pirates, now under the command of Ethan Graves and aided by Marcus Rourke, were armed with technology humanity had never dreamed of. The Earth government ordered a total lockdown of the galaxy. But it was too late. Osiris was already among them. Now, humanity's only chance lay in the hands of the men they had tried to destroy. The pirates. The war against the space pirates was not the end. It was only the beginning. The real threat was revealing itself now. And those who had been abandoned by humanity would be the only ones capable of saving it. If you want to know how this story continues, leave your comment and subscribe so you don't miss the next episode.